My name is Terri Steinberg. I come from Fairfax, Virginia. We are also in the top 5 for executing, but unfortunately we are in the bottom for exonerees because Virginia does not like to admit their mistakes. I got into this movement when my son was wrongfully accused and yet convicted of murder for hire. A young man shot and killed another young man, and in order to escape the death penalty himself, he told the prosecution what they wanted to hear, which is that my son asked him to do it. My son's conviction was overturned in 2011 due to some prosecutorial misconduct, but unfortunately they piled on 6 new charges, and after sitting in solitary confinement for 5,000 days, 5,000 days, my son was encouraged to take a deal of guilty, plea of guilty. He gave up his innocence in order to not have to go back to death row, in order to one day be set free. What would you do if you had that choice? The death penalty does nothing more than create more victims. My family is the collateral damage as a result of the death penalty. If the death penalty had not been involved in this case, my son would not have spent 13 years on death row. My family wouldn't have spent 13 years wondering whether or not our son, our brother, would live or die. And the family of the victim wouldn't have spent 15 years waiting for the justice of the execution of my son, which, thank goodness, they will now never see. We do have the means to protect society without becoming the killers that we lock up. Our jails are perfectly capable of keeping society safe without becoming the killers that they are. We don't need a death penalty. We don't need to kill people to prove that killing is wrong. And we will continue this fight until we are no longer killing our citizens. Thank you.